Instead of a speaker, each one of you have picked up a quote as you came in the door. If you didn't, grab one now real quick. And we will collectively do this together, where we'll share each quote together. I want to start off by reading something I found on the internet that says, "Gratitude is one of the strongest and most transformative states of being. It shifts our perspective from lack of abundance and allows you to focus on the good in your life, which in turn pulls more goodness into your life and reality." That's it. So no matter where you're at, what you're doing, how things are, it's so important to just always try to find gratitude. Go to that gratitude. This one shocked me. It called to me, so I'm taking it. "My expectations were reduced to 0 when I was 21. Everything since then has been a bonus." And it's by Stephen Hawking.
Wow.
I thought that was amazing. And this struck me because I was in foster care as a kid. And I aged out of foster care at 21. And when you turn 21, it's happy birthday, you're done. Cut you loose from everything and anything. So all the supports and stuff just aren't there anymore. So it's hard sometimes to imagine what life was going to be like after that. And I think it's turned out pretty darn good.
The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation, by Dalai Lama.
As many of you also have, I possess a whole gaggle of angels that come along with me everywhere I go. And I was rushing into here, and I thought, I do not have time to read every single little one. So I just said, "Angels, you just choose it for me." And it was perfect. It's the Dalai Lama. And it says, "When we develop a right attitude of compassion and gratitude, we take a giant step towards solving our personal and international problems."
We often take for granted the very things that most deserve our gratitude. Everyday stuff, not the big stuff that is obvious, the everyday stuff.
The more grateful I am, the more beauty I see, and that's by Mary Davis. And the gratitude, the concept of gratitude for the little things is super important, but it's also for the big things. Like, I'm super grateful that I live in an era in history there that I can get a hip replacement and get back to the dojo and get back to yoga and all those kind of things. So
The greatest source of happiness is the ability to be grateful at all times. True.
This is one from Zig Ziglar. You might remember him. He was a motivational speaker years ago. "Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions."
I'm not sure who this is, David Steindl-Rast? But anyway, I liked what he had to say. "It is not joy that makes us grateful. It is gratitude that makes us joyful." It's not what we say about our blessings, but how we use them is the true measure of our thanksgiving. And that's by W.T. Perkaiser.
Over the past year, I've been able to see the changes that I've been working on for so long. And even though there's times where I'm just like, how did I get here? How did I get here? But I'm actually able to start seeing the change. And as we change, we're the last ones to see it. So I'm so grateful to be at that point where I can see that change and to be a part of a community that has accepted me and let me do the things that I do. So I'm super grateful for that. And as Rumi once said, "Wear gratitude like a cloak and it will feed every corner of your life."
This is from John Milton. "Gratitude bestows reverence, allowing us to encounter everyday epiphanies."
I'm grateful for abundance, so I picked 2. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation of all abundance. Ever Tolle, one of my favorites. And I think this is a Tolle too. If the only prayer you ever said was thank you, that would be enough. Thank you.
This is from Melody Beatty, from the language of letting go. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. And it's certainly appropriate for this time of buying mind presence and gathering more stuff, which I do not need.
Mine was written by Cicero. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others.
Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. This reminded me real quickly of, if you ever read Tuesdays with Morrie. Every time I go out in the rain, I smell it. Yesterday I was shoveling snow, and I thought there'll be a day I can't shovel snow. And then the last memory I had, just real quick, was my father. And I was raking all the leaves in his front yard, and he couldn't do it anymore. He was like 97 or something. And I put a chair outside and his coffee, and he talked and watched me do the leaves. So it was just the little things, and they became big things.
Thanks are the highest form of thought, and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. So I think, yeah, that you got that sense of wonder, like the vastness of the universe, that helps increase gratitude.
All right, I chose this one because it's got my name. The quote's by William Arthur Ward. Yeah.
It's calling to you.
Yes.
It's sage advice.
But I want to say first, one of my greatest thoughts of gratitude is this place right here, and all of the people in this room, and the positive information that I get all the time. And thank you, Polly, because I start every morning with, life is wonderful. And start from there and start with a little bit of gratitude. Thank you. Gratitude can be transformed, gratitude can transform common days into Thanksgivings.
I love humor. That's my gratitude. And the first one I saw is this one by Benjamin Disraeli. I feel a very unusual sensation. If it's not indigestion, I think it must be gratitude.
This is by A.A. Milne. Oh, yeah, I know her. Piglet noticed that he had a very small heart. It could, however, hold a rather large amount of gratitude.
Everybody always just steps up, whether it's matching the $2,000 we've done for rent, or it's just being there for each other. It's a beautiful community with lots of big hearts and love and gratitude.